Today we are filming a documentary movie about Psytrance, Vini Vici, and I'm also taking part of it. We're gonna meet up with the guys from the Netherlands in my studio, and then we're gonna head to a party I'm playing in Israel. It's gonna be a nice day.
I have some questions I've written down, and but we're also going to freestyle. So we'll use this, definitely.
Yeah,
Cool.
they did the lyrics in Hebrew. It's I choose you in my language. Yeah, it's Brazilian guy made this.
Sometimes you feel a little electric shock, but there's no... When you say something wrong,
By the internet, with never accident.
We have a long day ahead of us.
So you want me to turn on only this light?
Yeah.
Like this.
Yeah.
Can you play the most aggressive, full-on beat there is to find?
let's do it a little bit higher now, but then the sound will change. Rolling.
Camera bloem in beeld.
Could you clap your hands? Because jij loopt ook met audio. Hè?
Ja.
Once more. Thank you.
Can you do a Moroccan clap as well?
That's
Very nice. So first of all, tell me where are we? What is this?
So this is my studio. This is the place I live.
Cool. What kind of gear do you have?
Sound card from RME, Babyface Pro. I have monitors from Genelec and PC computer, controller from Arturia, and Virus Access. So for all psychedelic sounds.
Cool. And how did you start?
My big brother brought some software of producing. I was like 9 years old, and he started to produce at home, and I was just sitting next to him and saying, wow, I like this kind of vibe of the music. I felt it since a very young age.
9?
9, yeah. I saw your face when...
Grappie, doe je wel een beetje voorzichtig met onze...
And since then we started to discover and start to listen to more artists, and we realized that there is a lot of Israeli artists that does this music. 10 or 11, I remember, I discovered Infected Mushroom, Skazi, Yael, and I saw some videos of them playing around the world. When he produced, I was next to him, and when he finished on the computer, I went on the computer, I went to his projects, and I started to mess around with them to see what he did. I didn't know what I was doing, you know, I was just playing around. And I started to produce my own sounds. I wanted to do something for myself. It was exciting for me to see my brother producing this music that I really liked, this energy.
He inspired you, but now you take over the world.
Yeah.
How does it feel for him?
I don't think I ever asked him, so I think you should ask him yourself.
But
What do you think?
I think you see my success as his success also.
Is it a family success maybe?
I guess so. Homemade cover that I cut from the newspapers when I was super young. It's very amateur, you know. Little CD here. And yeah, it's on the computer now.
11.
I even wrote here, I am 11 years, just because I knew that it's special that 11 years old can make an album, you know, like a self-album.
Wow.
Yeah, it's very amateur music. You know,
I want to hear it.
Yeah, you can hear something. Really old, it was the year of 2001, this one. This is,
What does it do with you when you hear it?
I didn't hear it for many years.
Great.
You can really listen to Citron's bass line rolling. Melodies inspired. Very trippy acid thing, you know?
On your own, you made it.
Yeah.
Tell me, go back to when you were 11 and tell me, how did it go? How did you start making this beat?
The production at my childhood was in the room upstairs where my parents live. It's like 2 rooms next to my parents. And I produced music there since I started, since age 9 until maybe age 24 that I got this place for myself. So all these times when I was a kid, my parents used to just come into the room and said, "Come on, stop," because I was repeating the kick and bass all the time. It's like all the time, and you could listen to the sub even more than that. We got phone calls from the neighbors saying, "Come on, you're playing too loud. Turn it off." It's like, it's disturbing. I look at myself back then. I said, I was this small when I was starting to produce this music. It's hard for me to think about it. And I started just, my brother went to his projects. I took some audios from there and I played around. You can listen that I'm not sitting on the notes, but still it's something I create.
Can you tell me about psytrance?
When I was young, I went to parties and I loved to listen to psytrance because it releases you. When you hear it, everything just get into you and you feel the energies on the dance floor especially. I didn't do psychedelics in my life. Since very young age I'm into this music, so I didn't feel like I need to do something to really feel it.
In your case, it's different because you were 11 when you started to get involved.
Yes.
in. Did you need to escape reality when you were 11?
For me, I didn't have to escape reality. I did it because I loved the energy of the music and I felt connected to it. The feeling that I produced the music that helps people to relieve their stress and be happy. That's what I feel about myself. And when I went to parties, I was maybe in like 10 parties and then I started to play. And I started to see these parties from different vision, from my music to transfer to the people.
If you look at people in the crowd, when they listen to the music, to your music, can you feel what you just described?
Yes.
And can you tell me how that looks like?
Sometimes I see people really into the music, they feel my uplifts, they feel the drops, and you can see their faces right next to you. I can really see the people feeling it, and it makes me goosebumps. Sometimes I'm crying on the stage. I have these tears in my eyes to see what my music does to people, and it's insane. It's insane to see the emotions that my music can bring to people.
Do you think in a country like Israel, there's even more emotions when people dance?
I think Israel, it's a stressful place to live. I like it, but it's stressful. You can feel in the streets the people are stressed. And when I play in Israel, I can watch the faces of the people. I can watch them forgetting everything that happened in their daily lives. They just come to the party to release everything. All the energies, they feel it and they just want to be in the nature and dance and feel the music. I can tell you about my first time that I went to a psytrance party. I remember we sit in the village right here where we are, and it was a Friday night. In the night, middle of the night, we could listen to music and we simply followed the music. We crossed the highway, we crossed the trailway. If you walk 40 minutes, you get to the sea. So you walk on the sand. We just could listen to kick and bass and we start walking and walking and walking and walking. Super tired, we were like, my friends told me, let's go home, it's already super late. Our parents will ask, where are we, until the morning. We said, come on guys, we're already there. We are 2 minutes from the party. We never been to this kind of party. Let's do it. We just woke up on the hill and we realized a psytrance party in nature in the middle of like a valley next to the lake. And I found myself in 2 minutes partying in the dance floor. It was my dream. And this was my first psytrance proper party that I seen in my life. At age 15.
So after that, your career started to evolve.
Yes.
So bring us along your career.
Yeah, so age 15 it was already was producing psytrance. People in the classes in my school knew that I'm doing psytrance. I used to play in like private events, and I remember by that time I already got requests to play overseas, but I couldn't because when you were in the military it's not really possible to fly around. And age 21, when I finished the military, I got in to produce more high quality stuff and release music. I started to get shows all over the world at age 21.
Tell me about your fans. I think you have quite some flyers and stuff.
I have really loyal fans, and it really excites me to really bring you stuff to the parties, signed with my logos. I get gifts, I get a lot of stuff. I was watching live stream from Tomorrowland, I think 2015. Armin played it on the main stage and I was watching it live. You can listen the bass line of the psytrance coming in his set. That gets me really excited. And said to Matan and Aviram, I told them, look how exciting it is in the main stage. For the first time you can hear psytrance on the main stage of Tomorrowland. And I felt goosebumps all over my body. I said, that's it, it's happening, this revolution. And it was a great moment to feel that maybe now the revolution will happen and people will start to love psytrance in the bigger areas of the electronic music. It's a very psychedelic clip. It's just we took the art of it and made it a t-shirt. People can buy it on the internet.
Cool.
Ja, toch?
Bollywood.
Now we go to be famous.
It's made out of tomatoes.
Tomatoes.
And she made it. It takes like 6 hours to make it, I think, or 5.
6 hours on the fire.
Fire. The special thing from.
Oké.
Family time.
En dan nog niet doen alsof er gedraaid wordt. Laat me even staan dit. So Benny, tell us, what do you think of your sound?
I think now is famous.
So tell me, at first he was in the studio upstairs. How was that?
Ooh, it's very noisy.
You remember?
All the night, the boom, 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 boom. All the night.
You don't like the music?
In beginning, no. But we see that he loved this, so we can do nothing.
Now it's
In the
big man.
beginning, we don't believe. But 17, he said, I know what I'm doing. And we're laughing because what he doing, it's like a joke. We think maybe 1 year, 2 years, it's over. But no, all the years, by we listening only the boom boom boom.
Kick and bass.
You know what it's called, like, the music?
Trance.
The food of my mom is very important. It's like healing me from the weekends. I'm arriving home just to the food of my mom, and it's the best. Some people just eat outside. I don't really like to eat outside. Every Friday, everybody's coming to eat like a dinner. When I get to this dinner, it's fun. It's all the home food and the traditional things, and seeing my brothers and the kids. It's cool.
L'chaim.
L'chaim.
Hi,
Salud.
good luck, Kobe.
Good luck to
Good
everybody.
luck.
It's in Hebrew. I choose you.
And then maybe you can show all of what you have.
Yeah. India. Now we're heading to the party in the north of Israel. We're gonna play in an hour. Yeah.
As soon as you walk in, just go and then we can grab our stuff.
Okay.
We go in first together, but we have to grab our stuff.
Okay. I have to get you in with the guys.
Yeah,
So.
then you run. Be careful behind you.
קובי! יא מלך קובי! איזה כלי! קובי! אני פותח לך בן, תחזור אליי בן!
בוא נלך לבמה, לא? אני מנגן עוד כמה דקות?